question. Oh, you get money, well, how are you spending it? Is this your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me, that's simple, so wine. Discussion about future, the past, and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do, may I ask for your time? Talk to me.
Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast. It's a podcast that provides viewers with the latest news on controversial topics, gender war questions, and a multitude of hypotheticals. I'm your host, Don Worm, sitting here with my co-host, Mahdi, and also sitting here with a special guest that goes by Jordan. What's really good, my guy?
What's up? It's about time I got on here, man.
What do you ask, man? Why are you acting like I was faking on you for about a year or something, man?
Nah. I never came to you and asked, but I've been watching from a distance. Like, yo, I got to get on there.
Yeah, a few people ask me from time to time, but it got to be perfect timing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, Dom, just let them know, man. We got a long list.
Big list. It's gonna be my last. Well, I don't know about last. I'm not a big fan of saying last and never, but
yeah,
you know, this is my let's go for now. This will be one of my last times hitting hook on the pod. Shout out to Ramadan. People love it.
My man smoking hookah because it's Ramadan.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
gotta give y'all my respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I haven't even smoked hookah. Shit, matter of fact, what are you doing tomorrow night?
Nothing.
What games are on tomorrow night?
We're gonna see. Oh, probably the bullshit ass Bucks and
yeah, and then Nuggets Warriors not till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's kind of late.
Damn. How about we whenever the Bucks play the Celtics, game 1.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta do that.
That's gonna be big. But how y'all been though? How was y'all weekend?
Man, how was my weekend? What did I do? I didn't do much until it was time to eat. Went over cousin's house and then went over my boy's house the following day for dinner. That's about it.
Bro. You know what I've been speaking of dinner? You know what I've been just starting to eat? Fucking chicken curry. I've been faking on it for a minute, bro.
Oh man, you like that chicken curry and that biryani?
Yeah. Fire. I don't know why. I guess because I really don't know a reason why I never fuck with the curry, but I've been getting that a lot lately. What'd you do, Jordan? Did I see you this past weekend or it was 2 weekends ago?
Nah, it was Easter weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we had baseball all weekend. Then I had to work. I work 2 jobs right now. So I had to work Sunday.
Well, at least you got to see your son play baseball. How is it? How is that? Watching your son
he got sports? Man. It is. It's great, but it is frustrating as hell because he got. So this is the 4th game, and my twins both play on the same team, so they had not got a hit in either game so far. So we got to his 3rd at bat, and I'm like, man, if he don't hit this damn ball, you see all these other parents, they kid get a hit. It got to a point I was like, I'm not even clapping for these kids no more until my son gets it. I'm tired of this shit. I even tried to threaten them. I was like, yo, you don't hit this damn ball. I was like, you don't hit this damn ball.
Jacking him up and shit.
Then they'll knock your ass out when we get home.
So did he hit it the 3rd time?
Yeah, he finally got the hit.
Okay.
So it's like it took he was trying too hard. He was pressing because he was swinging so damn hard. So once he finally got it, I was like, all right, maybe it take the stress off of him and he'll.
Is this his first time play baseball?
He played T-ball last year.
Okay. Yeah,
so this is first time playing with the machine pitch.
Yeah.
So he kept saying, he was like, I got to get used to the machine pitching. Yeah. And I'm like, man, fuck that. We natural athletes. You just get up there and just hit that motherfucker.
There we go.
That's funny. Yeah, my brother, he was telling me that it's really solely up to the pitcher, like the coach. You know what I'm saying? Because you can aim the ball and all that stuff. So, like, if your coach ain't good at using that joint, it's going to be tough for kids to swing. Do they get struck out after 3 3 at bats.
So it depends on
Three
the
strikes?
coaches decided at the beginning of the game. Sometimes they'll tell them, "Look, we give them 6 pitches total." So if they don't get a hit in those 6 pitches, then they out. But my damn son, he swing at everything. So he just try to hit.
I
He
bet you a
like
lot
I'm
of
a
kids be doing that shit.
he like as soon as some of them kids, they say it's kids gotta have fun, but I be real with my kids. Like I told my son, like, yo, your damn team suck. Like y'all trash.
Shit.
Like I was telling Nate, I was like, yo, I can't wait till we play y'all. I was like, my son gonna bust your ass. After game 4, I'm like, man, I should have just shut the fuck up.
Hey Betty, have you ever thought about like whenever you have a kid, like how you gonna parent him about sports and stuff like that?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
How you gonna be pressuring them to play sports or like you gonna be
I don't think I'm gonna pressure him, but I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be like that last possible straw where I've tried everything I can, and if he ain't a sports guy, then he ain't gonna do it.
You gonna be sick inside, you think?
Nah, probably not. I mean, he's gotta be good at something. He gotta be good at something. If he ain't playing sports, he better be smart.
True.
All that shit gonna go out the window once he start playing. Once he start, I said the same thing. I was like,
I'm a chill.
Yeah, man. Once he start playing, you like, man, look, come on, man. I know you better than this.
Oh no, if he's no, I'm talking about like, I mean, you'll know if your kid is somewhat athletic by the time he plays. When he plays with teams, I mean, when he's going up at 3, 4, 5, I mean, I bet you'll have an idea if they could do something with the ball. But like if they're looking clumsy and not coordinated at all by the time they're 5, it ain't looking too good.
Yeah. My youngest son looked like he gonna be the superstar.
Yeah. He can run and all that.
Yeah.
But it's my youngest son. See, you see my 7-year-old. My youngest son, there's one. I see it in him already. That's the first kid that I had. He'd be 2 in June. So, but I just see it in him now. Like yo, he's gonna want to be like the best at everything, every sport. Like I saw him. We was at the baseball fields this weekend, and he had his little bat. And he's not even 2 yet, and he picked up a rock and threw it up in the air and hit it with the bat. And I was shocked. I was like, how the fuck did he do that already? So it's like, you can see it in him already. So you like, okay, I think this might be my only hope right here for like a superstar athlete.
Yeah, he the last hope. Last question, then we're gonna jump in the joint. So as far as like like you got a couple of kids like you mentioned. Like say if I was to get a girl pregnant, right? She pregnant right now. What is some what is something that you didn't know about prior to parenthood that you would tell like us? You know what I'm saying? And the people that's watching.
It ain't never as hard as what they make it seem like. When you go, all right, I had my first kid at 20. So I didn't even have a car at the time. I didn't even have a car. So I'm like, I got to get all this shit ready in 9 months. So you go tell your people closest to you, and they say, oh man, it's going to be rough. This is never as bad as what people tell you it is.
Bro.
It's actually a lot easier.
I'm looking at that joint like, yo, like I think of parenting, and obviously I'm a novice, like I don't got kids or whatever. I think parenting which is probably a fact. What I'm about to say, I think parenting, you are literally working a job for like a good, I would say probably 18, probably at least until they like 13. Like every hour of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe not 13, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe like the first 5 years, like you really have to be watching your kid like 24/7, 365 for like 5-6 years. That's why I look at it. Like you going to work,
longer than that.
When you get off, you gotta do a job. You know what I'm saying? Like
I tell people all the time, I work harder at home than I do at work. It is like even my oldest is 11. I got to get on her ass about stuff like, yo, come on, you set the example. Yeah, okay, the parents set the example first. But you being the oldest sibling, you set the example for them. They gonna follow you more than us.
Your third parent
So
type shit.
yeah, like sometimes she don't understand that responsibility. I try to break it down to her, like, just watch them. If they see you do something, they say, "Oh, well, she did it, then it's okay for us to do it." So she doesn't get it. Well, I didn't tell them to do that. Yeah, I don't tell you to do the shit you do, but you do it anyway.
True.
But I would just say the best advice they can give you: make sure you get the right person pregnant, because if you get the wrong person pregnant, that'll make parenting the hardest shit you ever. Listen, I know plenty of people that have multiple baby mamas, and they go through hell. And even people that do what they're supposed to do, just out of people being bitter.
Yeah.
So it is. That's for us. That is the best advice I can give you. Make sure you're the right person.
All right. Okay.
And
So
make sure that person actually want to be a parent.
Yeah.
Well, if a woman gonna go through it, shoot, she better be wanting to be a parent. But I can't be telling women what to do.
Yeah, because it ain't a job you can slack off.
All right, let's get in this joint. So, I was on Instagram and I ran through and I bumped into this little clip I'm about to play. So it says there's no excuse for a man who can't provide for his woman and family. So here's the joint that the clip.
My man works hard and he loves me, and that's enough.
It's a little difficult for me because I was raised of how I was raised. My father was paralyzed from the neck down, and he had 4 children plus my cousin that he took care of and raised, and my mom. Even with my dad being paralyzed, my father's was paralyzed from the neck down since I was 5 years old. Even with him being paralyzed from the neck down, he took care of his family. We lived well. We all went to private school. So I saw my father take care of, raise us, put all his kids through private school. My mom never had to work, run a family business, and he didn't even have his hands or his feet. All my father had was his mouth. So my expectations versus somebody else can be completely different, because if my father, who was paralyzed from the neck down, can take care of his whole family, then I have a different. I find no man who has their feet and their legs to have no excuse.
That is enough. Y'all want to go first, or you?
Hey, nah. In the prep show, you got hype, so let's hear it. Man.
It's like first of all, I get tired of fucking women trying to compare your man to your dad. I'm not your fucking dad. Like it's not my job to fucking take care of you like your dad did. We partners. I'm not your father. So your father's job is to take care of you and provide for you. If you my partner, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you're okay, but don't act like, oh, if I'm not taking care of you and giving you everything you want, I'm failing at my part of the job. This is if we married, we a team.
Gotcha.
One person don't do everything on a team.
Gotcha.
And then, like, for her to say, then too, this might sound fucked up, but okay, if your dad paralyzed from the neck down, he getting some kind of fucking help. Like he getting some kind of financial help. Like he got a business. Okay, that money could have already been there. That money is there for your mom to use. So is he technically still providing? No. That's just money that's there for y'all to use. Like, and for you to take a situation like that and say, my dad is paralyzed, so if you can't do it, if he can do it, you should be able to do it. Well, if I was her man, I'd be like, well, you know what? Go be with your dad then. let your dad continue to take care of you, because come on, you being unrealistic.
Yeah, I mean, look, first, I think that her first issue with her statement was mentioning comparing her dad, and then also using her dad to add on that he's paralyzed, and maybe said it 22 times that, oh, if he could do it while he's paralyzed, why can't you? Well, like you mentioned, a father's going to always support their kids, no matter what. They'll be 40 years old and they'll still support them, provide for them and whatnot. And especially in this this generation where we are now, 2022, the ladies don't want the man to provide for them. They're independent. The ladies these days are independent, majority, I would say. And for her to, what is she expecting from the man? Is she expecting the man to cover all the bills while he's working his ass and she's staying at home? Nobody stays at home anymore. It doesn't work like that. So for her to compare her mom as well to all the other ladies that she was a stay-at-home while her dad worked his ass off to provide, you can't compare the two. Nobody is staying at home these days. Yeah. So you can throw that out the window as well. That's how I feel. Her statement is 100% off.
And another thing, like, yo, you keep hearing these women say, "Oh, we want to be treated equally." Okay, well, equally pay these damn bills. Like, like to think, and you gotta think what is their salary? Like, if there's no huge gap in what we make, like, say if I make 75,000 and you make 60, that ain't a huge fucking gap. So to say, well, you make more than me, so you should pay all the bills. Well, what the fuck? So you just pocket $60,000?
Nah, it don't work like that. Look, these days they're both of us are making money. We're not, one of us are not staying at home, and if we are staying at home, chances are we got our own business. If not, I mean, look, if let's say she's making 120, I'm making 100, whatever. I mean, dude, I know it's a 20K difference, but we're definitely splitting the bills equally. No issues. I mean, yeah, I might take care of rent. You might take care of other stuff. Cool. But I ain't covering everything regardless.
Yeah. Fuck that. I ain't looking at that 20K difference. I'm looking at you still make 100K.
Facts.
Yeah. Fuck what I'm making. You still getting 100K. So you could pay half. Now, if I'm making 120 and you making like 30, all right, yeah, that's a huge gap. So I wouldn't mind doing it then. But if we in the same playing field, like, nah, hell no, you got to help out.
Yeah. See, like when I heard, I wish I had more context to the situation, because I'm like, damn. The part that I don't like is there's no excuse for a man who can't provide. That's the worst part. No excuse though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically taking no for an answer. Basically, like, if you're a man, you need to provide, capital PROVIDE. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to hear no excuses.
That's that gender shit.
Woman like that, I ain't fucking with them.
That's that shit where just because I'm a man, I'm supposed to take care of you.
Yeah.
Like, then they hit you with that shit, well, you're not a real man if you don't. Well, see, and that's where we as men, we fall for that shit. We be letting these women mind fuck us into thinking that we supposed to do that. Like, stop letting these women do y'all like that.
I got a friend of mine. Her goal is like, I want to get married and be a stay-at-home mom. I'm not gonna guilt trip or make anyone feel less than to have that, but like me, that ain't my type of woman. But I don't think it's fair for her to. Well, for one, I need to know what her dad does too. On top of that, and one thing, I don't think it's fair for anybody to judge their past or their uncle or like their family to today's time. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if that's the case, I'm never gonna get married, because I know I'm not gonna find another woman like my mom. You know what I'm saying? She done literally everything within the house. Bar, cook, clean the whole house, done all of our laundry every day. My mom, my brother, her laundry, my brother, my dad, folded all of our clothes, clean the whole house, dust, vacuum, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would love to find a woman that can do half of that shit. But like, the thing is, for me, comparing my mom or, you know, someone related to me to the girls out there now, that's not fair to them at all. You know what I'm saying? So that whole sentence, I really ain't even rocking with, for real. But to each his own. If I ever run into some shit like that.
And she got to be single. She got to be single.
Nah, bro. If you look good enough, there's gonna be a guy out there that's gonna be
I'm saying this girl, she had to be single.
If you look somewhat attractive, or you just, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will say okay to that shit.
Yeah, and what's that new word? That's that simp shit. because you basically letting her trick you into thinking this is the only way you can be with me. Well, if I was single, let me know this on the first date so I can go ahead and get the fuck up and leave. Because as soon as you say if you can't do this, you can't do that, I'm gonna say, okay, well, I'm glad you let me know that, so I can go ahead and get the fuck up out of here. Because you putting requirements on me, and I don't even know you like that yet.
Yeah,
that's because I mean, and the thing you gotta think, this is 2022. This is not the fucking 1920s where you could fucking buy a house for $10,000. Like, houses costing, just regular houses cost like fucking $400,000 now, and these is just a simple 3-bedroom house, no upstairs, no basement, nothing, just a regular house, $400,000.
Shit,
$400,000 ain't no little bit of money.
Oh no,
true. I had to bring something to the table. Shit. All right, so on to the next joint. So with today's climate, so we're living in the dating scene where people are trying to live a fake luxurious life, or they entertain the life of being a player. That's what some women. Yes, that's what some women say. All men are players and cheaters and all that shit. So with all that we know about like the dating scene that we're in now, would y'all agree that it's more popular for men to not fathom being married and having kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go first because I got a story I'm gonna tell when y'all finish.
I mean, I think I always go back to it. When you're on social media, you always see something else. You always see other people on. So it's like, why am I going to get married when I could have anything I want, somebody new every couple months, every couple weeks, every year, when if I get married, I'm going to be tied with my wife and then tied with my kids. I mean, I think that's what most of people's mindset are. Or it goes back to people have this attitude, if they are single, they're like, oh, why do I need to get married? I don't need to get married. And that's like their excuse. But I would say social media is a big problem when it comes to the climate of relationships. If you're in a relationship, they see something better, they're like, oh, let me get out of here and pursue that one.
Yep. Social media definitely has people living in a false reality. I wouldn't say it's more popular for men to not fathom being married. I think a good amount of people, majority of men want to be married and have kids, but it's just not as early as our parents. You know what I'm saying? I think people want to do a little bit more with their money. People want to be somewhat a little bit more solid with their foundation before they make that commitment. And also people just want to live that young, wild, and free life until like they somewhat either get locked down or find the right one. You know what I'm saying? But I will say today's dating scene is, I bet, very tough for people that are trying to take it serious and trying to get married or in a serious relationship. But that's why a woman or a man got to set their boundaries and standards in the beginning. You got to let them know, like, hey, I'm not here with that fuck shit, and this is how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So as long as you straight up in the beginning, that should up your chances of finding the right one, I would say. But who am I? I ain't no dating coach, but that's just how I look at it. That's what I tell my lady friend.
Y'all both single right now?
Single as a Pringle.
Yeah, I feel sorry for y'all because trying to date today, the shit that I be hearing that these women do now is it's like the women turned into the men. Like they turn,
absolutely, yeah.
But that's men's fault and social media. Keep going.
Yeah, they like flipped it. Like you see shit on social media now where I saw this shit that I couldn't believe it. And the girl posted, she was like, yeah, I'm a hoe, but I'm a paid hoe. She was so I'm like, yo, they don't even care no more. They just like, fuck it, it is what it is. I'm gonna get the money, yo. So it's like, just imagine you thinking, yo, you take this girl out on a date and you thinking, yeah, we getting somewhere. And then you go on Facebook and you see she post some shit like that. You like, man, what the fuck did I just...
Yeah.
Like, and I'm the story I was gonna tell you. So I was at work the other day, and this lady, she was pregnant. She got 4 kids already, and she's married. So she's talking about she cheated on her husband while he was at work. So I'm like, damn, she married and she cheated on her husband, and she pregnant at the time, and she cheated on him. So I'm like, they at that
Damn.
level. I'm like, they at that level of I don't give a fuck no more. To the point where you could be you married and you pregnant and you still cheat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like imagine what the single women do. That because they say technically you single until you married.
I'm just trying to save you. I'm gonna try to give you some bait. Imagine what some of the single women do. Okay, don't put them all in one box because you gonna get some D. So say something, my nigga. Say something.
Fuck that. I'm putting them all in the same box. That's how they do us.
I'm gonna let you get your shit off. Is
that not how they do us?
Get your shit off.
This
is Don Worm. I do not agree with everything he's saying. This is my public service announcement. But keep going, my guy. Keep going.
Because look, they do us. They put us all in that same category. If y'all single right now, you go meet somebody, you ask them like, "Yo, why you been single for so long?" The first thing they say, "Oh, because men ain't shit." It ain't say, "Well, some men ain't shit." They say, men ain't shit. They talk about all of us. Yeah. They say y'all all dogs. All y'all care about is this, that. They don't never say, "Oh, but you could be different." No, they like, no, you probably just like the rest of them. So I'm gonna put their ass in. I'm gonna put them in that same category. Y'all probably all just the same.
Sure.
They got to prove it to you. They got to show you different.
It goes back to what I was saying. You got to set that standard in the beginning, and you got to look at it like, all right, if you're really serious about it, you got to show her. You don't have to talk about it, just be about it type shit. But I get exactly what you're saying though, because I have definitely ran into a couple of skeezers that's like not even interested in any type of relationships, like at all. But which is cool. So you got
like they turn into the like, you be chilling with them and they be like, so they hit you with the so what you trying to do? They done turned into us now. They're like,
it's a crazy society we live in, because me and Mahdi have this talk all the time. Like sometimes, like I can't say all women are like this, but that nice guy finished last shit is really real. Like it's almost like you gotta halfway treat them a certain way for them to actually either fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta somewhat treat them not bad, but you know what I'm saying? You can't lead with your good foot all the way out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them show that soft side, and then you go from there type shit. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta see how they rocking at first. That's how I look at it.
Well, I done played both sides. I've been the nice guy, and then I've been the dude that was cheating. I feel like I got farther when I was being an asshole. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, dog.
When I was being the dude to do everything that you're supposed to do, shit, I'm thinking everything good. You got people randomly coming up to you like, "Hey, yo, you date such and such, right?" You like, "Yeah, that's my girl." Now I heard she was fucking with and then like you give her the benefit of the doubt. You like, "Nah, man, that's some bullshit." Then you go ask her, you figure it out like, "Yo, she really out here." Like,
that's the worst, bro. When you lead with the good foot forward as being somewhat, nice and being a man type shit and somewhat providing, and you find out she's a hoe. Oh my, that's one of the worst feelings ever, bro.
Yeah, but what you supposed to do now? Like what you supposed to do?
Like, do you approach the next woman you talk to differently, or you keep being yourself? It's different. It's different.
You got to switch it up. You got to.
Think so?
You got to, because the same shit ain't gonna work. It's like I know for a fact. I know females that said, "Well, that nigga just too soft. I don't want no soft ass nigga."
Exactly.
Now I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck do that mean? Because what the fuck is he supposed to be all aggressive with his woman?
Yeah.
Now, I get you ain't supposed to be like a bitch, but goddamn, how aggressive is he supposed to get with a woman? Like, what the fuck you talking about? I like that thug shit. All right, yeah, you like that shit till you meet a real thug and he knocking your motherfucking head off.
That shit sound good. It shit sound real good.
And you gonna wish you had that dude that you thought was Saul.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, they gotta. I'd say this: if females gonna be that way, like the girl I was talking about that said, if I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be a paid hoe. I'd rather at least be like her. Just own it. Don't try to hide it. Like just be who you are.
Let that thought
like
out.
don't trick a dude into thinking that you one way and then he find out down the road when it's too late that you done been with everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. We living in a tricky society, but
yeah, that's why I say I feel sorry for y'all, for the single men right now. I feel sorry for y'all.
Fuck all that. It's lit.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Whenever I find her, I ain't worried about it. As long as I got my ducks in a row, I'm good. All right, so we got a lot of marriage, dating, relationship questions this episode. So found another clip. So this one was, is it a man's job to improve a woman's life? If not, he has no say in what I do. So here's the clip.
Get flown out, you ain't paying for the trip, baby. You ain't doing what she wants, okay? I don't give a damn. I don't give a hey, hold up. I don't give a damn, all right? So if you're letting your girl be a stripper and she needs that money, I'm sorry, but if you can't do anything to change the lifestyle that she wants, then shut up about it.
You want your career.
In a librarian.
Listen, you want your career. I let you talk. You want your careers to involve out by men being looked at as in a sexual, seductive way by the masses, and this is what y'all want y'all careers to be. So it's not about us saying we're not doing our job. No, fact is you want that to be your job.
I don't know where they was about to go with that, but let's just go with the question. Scratch what I just said. So is it a man's job to improve a woman's life? So think about it as like if you're dating a girl and you're serious, and she comes up to you, be like, hey, like, we're in a relationship. I believe and I know it's your job to improve my life. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out where the fuck you got that from. Like hold up. Whatever you was, so just because we in a relationship, what you mean by improve your life? Like if you was living a certain type of way, like what you mean, like job wise? I'm supposed to help you find a better job, or like if you working at McDonald's?
I'm thinking in all aspects. Probably I'm thinking buy them luxurious items, help them, send them money, be almost like an ultimate provider.
So basically you telling me I gotta buy the pussy. That's basically what you're doing.
That's what she's saying. Buy the pussy, upgrade her life in all facets.
Like I don't even know if I'm gonna be going, if we even that serious at the time. So
no, if y'all in a serious relationship though.
Like, all right, to me,
your job.
Like, if you my wife, yeah. But if I don't look at you as you could potentially be that, then nah, that's not my job.
Let's look at it in a serious fashion. Not a girl that you just met type shit. I'm talking about like a serious. You want to marry her. Is it your job to improve her life?
Yeah, I think she got that wrong. It's not my job to do it. I can help you out, but don't feel like that's a requirement, because then that means I could just throw any type of requirement that I got for you. And what if you don't agree with that? Two
sides of the street. I got you.
Yeah, because it seems like every woman that I hear say shit like that, it's like, well, it's your job to do this for me. Okay, well, the flip side, what the fuck are you doing? Like you're asking for all this from me. What are you doing? And I get tired of them when they say that, well, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing this and that. And I heard a dude say that the other day. Yeah, you doing shit that I could do on my own, I could pay somebody else to do. You're not doing, like, I can get a cook, I can get a maid. Like it's so you could take cooking and cleaning out the window. And then I heard the woman say, "Well, I'm making your home a home. How? By being here?" Like I'm not. Like, it's not making sense. You want way more out of me than what you're willing to give.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they use sex as a weapon. Like, well, I can't give you. Well, why would I want to sleep with you every night if you're not gonna do this for me? So basically, that go back to I'm buying pussy.
Got you. Okay. So basically, what you're saying is, if it's my job to improve my life, I should be getting receiving the same energy and reciprocating the same energy and effort to improve my life as well. That's the only way that'll work.
If you
my
want
job
that
is
from
your job
me,
too.
yeah, you can't just put it on me and then you don't have. What is my return on this investment?
Got you.
Like basically, to improve your life, I'm putting money into you. That's basically what it is. I'm investing into you.
Say it again.
What am I getting in return? Yeah. What if the only thing I'm getting in return is pussy? It ain't worth it.
True.
Like, you think about it. If you single right now, if you start dating a girl for a year, and y'all at dinner, and she say, "What are you gonna do to improve my lifestyle?" And then you do everything that she wants, and then you realize, well, damn, only thing I'm getting is the same shit that I was getting before I started doing it.
With or without her.
Yeah, what the fuck was the point of me doing all that? I just basically helped her, but I got nothing in return besides I did a good deed.
True. I would need to hear what she wants for me to improve. I don't like I don't be liking how these shits be worded, but I'm just going off of what I've seen. I don't think it's my job to improve a woman's life, but I'll say I should be able to improve her life in some way or fashion. I'll say that, but I don't think it's my job. Like that goes to some people thinking some people will say it's the man's job to make their wife happy. No, the fuck it's not. It's your job.
No, it's your job to make yourself happy.
You should be trying to improve your life, and if you need some type of assistance, I can say, babe, don't do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you like some words of encouragement or some wisdom and shit like that, but I don't think it's my job, because like when you hear job, that's like required. That's a white or black. You know what I'm saying? It's yes or no type shit. And I think
they the way they word this stuff, it just fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Like if you come at it as like, yo, we a team, we should be building together, then I think men would be like, yeah, you're right. You like, but when you come to me and like, yo, it's your job to do this. Like, what the fuck? You became my supervisor?
Well, pay me for this day. I'm dead.
Yeah,
what you think?
It's like the way they word stuff is just wrong.
You think is it your job as a man to improve a woman's life?
Nah, and it's not everyone too. There's some women that like, oh, I don't need you to improve what I already got. Like, you don't need to come into my life and help me out, make me more happy, improve my life. I don't know. There's just these like small number of people that are saying stuff like this, and it's kind of ruining shit for everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's like they blow things out of proportion, and then you got this little group saying these things, but then you got the whole, women's empowerment, independent women being more independent, career driven, worry about themselves more than the man. So I mean, I think it's more so leaning on that side as opposed to what she's saying.
The smaller.
Nah, man, you got to get in my marriage group, because a lot of women feel the way she feels. Like, and the saying that pisses me off the most that I keep seeing women say is like, when they say something about providing for them, and if you got a man that disagrees with that and say, yo, I don't feel like it's my job to provide for you or do this and that for you. And I hear women say this all the time. Well, if you broke, just say that. That shit irked my fucking nerves. It's like, yo, what the?
I want to know. Is this group?
I need to get added to this group, by the way. Do I need to be married? I need to see this shit.
Are they like successfully independent?
9 times out of 10, the man takes care of them. Because And when I be seeing them post this shit, I click on their profile. I go look at them. And I'm like, yo, who is this that's talking
I
all
mean,
this shit?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think this group, they're expecting all this stuff, and if they see it that another person's man is doing this for them, they're gonna expect the same thing from their man.
And that's why they gotta understand everybody's situation is different. You gotta do what works best for you and your relationship. Like everybody, like I said, I like me and my wife split stuff, but I tell her if there's a huge gap where I'm making way more money than her, I'm all right, you chill, I got it. But like I said, if I'm not in that, yeah, we close. Like you can't expect me to just sit here and I'm fucking working my ass off, spending my money, and you just stacking all your bread up.
Yeah.
And you fuck around, leave me one day and
I had done all this shit for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's what
another
you gotta.
Aspect, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's if you can do that for a woman and it don't affect you no matter what, if she leave, do you. But I would say, dude, man, fuck that. If you ain't my wife, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah. I think I take that joint as a serious relationship or / wife. That question. Like if we just started dating, bye. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't even come asking me no shit like that.
Yeah. Don't even think about it. All right, so man, that was a big day yesterday. I would say, and the whole this is a hell of a fucking U-turn, everything as far as we're about to go to sports. I think what happened yesterday was huge. I might be overthinking it or not, but we'll see what y'all think. KD and his Nets and Kyrie fucked around and got swept. So what y'all want to attack first? Kyrie or KD?
I'm gonna save KD for last.
KD for last.
Because I got some shit to say about KD.
Okay. So what does it say about Kyrie? What think
Kyrie is Kyrie. I just what you get is what you get. I don't know why people expect different from Kyrie now. This motherfucker is gonna do what the fuck he want to do when he want to do, and he don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Like he basically, like they said, this motherfucker would tell you, "Yo, I just need some personal time, so I'm not playing." Dog, you play basketball. It's not like you got a fucking 8-hour shift where you play basketball, bro.
This motherfucker said, "We don't need a coach." In the beginning of the season, we don't even need a coach. I could coach. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's some arrogant shit to say. Like, yo, I'm that good that nigga, I don't need you.
And for real, if you look at his track record all the way, if you start from looking at after LeBron, or even if you take out the years of him playing with LeBron, what the fuck has Kyrie done? You really want to think about it.
Tell you the truth, if you wasn't, I'm a Duke fan, so that's why I've always been a fan of Kyrie. But if you didn't follow Kyrie from high school, you didn't really pay attention to Kyrie until LeBron came back, because he was irrelevant. They was winning fucking 17 games.
Yeah.
So the before LeBron came there, the most memorable thing he did was he crossed up Brandon Knight in the
in the sophomore joint.
Yeah, that was the most memorable thing he did. Before LeBron got there, and since he left LeBron, what the fuck has he done besides?
Was Kyrie in the top 75?
Nah.
Okay.
In what? Because
you remember that top 75 anniversary joint?
Oh.
I don't think he was in that. Yeah,
and
I don't think he deserved to be on that shit either.
No, there's nobody you could take out and say no, Kyrie should be in it.
For sure. So, what you think about Kyrie, Manny?
I'm a Kyrie fan.
Yeah.
So, but I think
you look a little conflicted on this one.
Look, I chose the Celtics. I chose the Celtics every game.
Hey, shout out to that boy. Yes, sir. Manny did. I said Nets.
I said Celtics every game. That Nets team as a whole is so bad. It's I think when Kyrie said like we don't need a coach, I think he meant we don't have a coach. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on the
give them that
court.
excuse.
Yeah.
I can't give them
I'm not
that
giving.
excuse,
I'm not giving that excuse. But that Steve Nash is terrible. It was one-on-one basketball every possession. There was nothing being done. Nobody moving around. Durant would get double teamed. Kyrie would get double teamed. Nobody getting open. I think the only one that was getting open last game was Seth Curry. He was the only one making shots. Bruce Bowen. I don't even know if he had a point yesterday.
Yeah.
Look, nothing was going on.
I can't give them that because game 3, Bruce Bowen, I think back-to-back games, he dropped 24 points, then he had 26 points. If you got a role player giving you 24 and 26, KD and Kyrie supposed to come through.
Well, KD and Kyrie never show up at the same day on the same day. It's one or the other.
And that's where my thing with Kyrie come in, because you remember the finals against Golden State. LeBron and Kyrie was putting in that when they came back and won them 3 straight, they was dogging Golden State together. Both of them was out there balling. How the fuck you wanted to go to KD so bad and y'all can't beat y'all? I don't care what they say.
KD
and Kyrie should be.
KD ain't that nigga that people think he is. He all time great, but I don't think
you got him in your top 50.
Yeah, he in top 50. But I think I could be stuck in the moment, but I think this exposes KD for anyone to never put KD and LeBron in the same sentence.
Absolutely.
They never should have been in the same sentence. Never.
Absolutely. But Durant's issue always was he cannot lead a team on his own. He's not there's no leadership with him. He's not vocal.
Leadership is a hell of a
huge.
What is it? What's the term? Intangible asset to a player. But keep going.
Absolutely. I mean, you cannot put him in the same category as LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe. Like, it's completely different. I mean, I sometimes don't even want to put LeBron in the same category as Kobe and Jordan, because Kobe and Jordan's mentality when it comes to that kind of stuff is second to none. Like, Kobe and Jordan, they were the same, and then you got LeBron. KD, I don't even know where that dude is. Yeah, that dude's sleeping.
Yeah. He didn't really see. I didn't see no sense of urgency. Like, I don't know. I guess so. I'm so used to when I see the best player on the team. If it's crunch time and you really need a bucket, they're bringing the ball up. There ain't no possessions where you chilling on the side, ain't even get a touch. My nigga had 30 points, and he really didn't even. We had 39, but I'm saying, like, he didn't really show that sense of urgency, like on defense, like trying to get the rebound. It was just like, all right, if I get the ball, I'm gonna get a bucket. I didn't really see nothing extra out of him at all in this last game. Yeah, he had 39, but like, I don't think it seemed like he knew it was over.
That 39, you wouldn't even know he had 39 if they wouldn't have showed it. Because it was like,
look, hey, Jordan, my man did not step off the court. He played 48 minutes.
Who?
Durant.
Oh, that's probably why he was tired. But LeBron wouldn't have looked tired. Fuck all that.
I wouldn't have known that if you didn't tell me that. Because
look, the game before game 4, like, they were talking about how LeBron beat the Celtics in 2018 in game 7. He played 48 minutes and, beat them to win the series. So I swear KD told Steve Nash, like, I ain't coming out. Yeah. We ain't losing. I ain't coming out.
And that's what made KD look so bad, because
terrible.
LeBron in 2018, that's the best LeBron I ever seen. That player, they didn't win the championship that year, but that team that he carried that year, LeBron was busting ass that whole playoff.
It was literally just him.
Like,
no Kyrie and Kevin Love halfway washed up ass, but he'll probably still be Hall of Famer.
And for him to even he dropped 51 points against that KD Warriors team. Only player you even really remember on that damn team is J.R. Smith because of the stupid shit that he did. But if you look at that team, you put KD on that team, they probably don't make the playoffs.
You might be wilding now.
You put KD on that Cavs team. KD couldn't get through the first round with Kyrie.
All right,
LeBron in the finals every year with Kyrie.
I'm a cop some pleas for the Nets, but I still don't think we should ever put KD on the same sentence, same breath as LeBron.
Hey, if you're gonna defend
Here's
the
his
Nets,
excuses.
you better make some valid points.
Here's KD excuses. Kyrie probably played 20% of the regular season.
Nah, man.
Year before that, he played with James Harden and Kyrie. So if you really want to think about it, I don't even think they played just Kyrie and KD on the same team, same floor, 50 games. That's one. You got to trade middle of the season. James Harden leaves. You get 3 or 4 new players. Only the one that was the big ticket that came, he's not even playing. So your team ain't even as good as it used to be. You got your pressure that he's never been in this situation before, and you got a trash ass coach.
But
he's always had
situation.
good coaches. But you can say Billy Donovan's a good coach, and you can say Stephen Kerr or whatever the fuck his name is a good coach. He ain't never been in a position where he had to be a player coach, and that exposed his leadership.
I'm not giving,
but I'm still cooking that nigga though. Fuck out of here. I'm just saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
If this was LeBron, they would be fucking killing LeBron right now.
But it goes to show you, the media's even telling you we don't even think KD. I thought they did, but that goes to show you we don't even think KD is close to LeBron.
KD was never. I mean, I don't want to say never in the conversation. Like they did talk about like how great he is, but like it was never like greatness. Like they didn't talk about him being the king like LeBron. LeBron is in another category.
People who know basketball.
I think this year and last year they were saying KD better than LeBron. All this shit.
Well, I would say right now, KD.
I can't hear you. You might have muted yourself. What'd you say? Well, I'll pick up. Still can't hear you. Keep talking. I'll let you know. Damn, what the fuck I was about to say? Hold up.
The fucking Xfinity guy just.
Okay.
Yeah, but what was I saying? I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
You was about to talk about KD.
Yeah. So look at it this way. Right now, KD is better than LeBron, only because dude, LeBron about to be 38. This on he going in a year.
Fuck all that. LeBron ain't going down like that, bro. I don't give a fuck who the coach.
LeBron ain't going out like that.
He ain't better than LeBron right now, bro. That goes to show me he ain't better than LeBron right now. At 37 or 38.
LeBron.
Damn, you going out again, goddamn it. Somebody pulling the plug on your ass. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think LeBron went down like that. I don't think. Because I ain't never seen KD look so, what's the word? Not a peasant, but I ain't never seen him look like that a day in my life.
Like,
that young boy put it on his ass. Look elite. And it made KD look like he was getting old, but I know he ain't getting old, but like his turnovers was looking terrible.
A big part of it, people were sleeping on Jason Tatum. Dog, that nigga can ball.
Yeah, Tatum might be better than KD now. That's what they saying now. Like he took the throne. Jason Tatum, and he played defense versus KD, bro.
No, I told you 2 weeks ago. I said, he should have went number 1 in his draft because you could see it at Duke that he's gonna be a problem.
Those shits is tough though. When people say this person should have done this, but if you did say that at the time, yeah. But I think that's just hindsight for real. Because you never know what these motherfuckers gonna be, dog.
It could have been. I'm biased because, like I said, I'm a Duke fan. So I'm rooting for Jason Tatum. So, yeah, so it's gonna be you. I just didn't like him going to the Celtics because I fucking hate the Celtics.
Yeah.
But this KD and LeBron shit gotta stop. It should have never started.
Before we go, who you got winning this game?
The Bucks.
And hey, Maddie, we gotta reassess because fucking Devin Booker getting hurt. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Jeez. They might not get past the Pelicans.
They got a big game tonight. I'll tell you that.
You had Phoenix?
Yeah, we had. I think we had.
I had Phoenix.
I think we had Phoenix.
I had Phoenix, Miami.
Did I have Phoenix in the? Oh, I had the Bucks too.
No,
but you know who's a sleeper that's not a sleeper? I think we're dumb to not even think about them. The Warriors. I didn't know that Jordan Poole dude. I didn't know Jordan Poole was that nice.
I was hip to Jordan Poole, but I don't know.
Bruh, he looking like he the third best player on the team.
I think they'll make the finals.
Who you got though?
The Warriors. But I just think it's just Giannis time, man. It's just Giannis. Like, who on the Warriors can stop Giannis?
You can say that about Steph, but you can say Drew Holiday can somewhat try to slow him down, Steph.
But see, Steph could have an off night. You can't stop what Giannis do.
Facts. So he's gonna be consistent regardless. He ain't gonna have a bad game.
Yeah, Draymond not about to do Giannis like he doing Jokic right now. No, Giannis he gonna dominate Draymond.
Facts.
Yeah, I just it's just one of them things where when it was like it was LeBron's time, I was like, yo, they not gonna stop LeBron from winning unless you stack a team to beat him. That's how I look at Giannis right now.
Yeah. Chris Middleton being out,
man, look what he did.
Hopefully
he ain't played. And so I thought that was gonna hurt them against Chicago, and they came out and bust Chicago ass.
Yeah. Chicago not the same without Lonzo.
Lonzo and Zach LaVine ain't playing like how he should be.
Yeah,
it's almost like he hurt or something.
So if they come out and they sweep the Celtics,
oh my God, All right,
that's not happening. That's not happening.
Let's end it on that. What y'all think about to happen there? Is it Game 7, Game 6?
I think they can give him 7.
That's gonna be the best. Might be the best series as of now. The way it's constructed,
I would say, okay. So Bucks, Celtics, Miami. Who?
Miami got
Sixers.
Jimmy Butler.
Sixers. They got Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry out, and they just finished the series with Atlanta.
Jimmy Butler hurt?
He just didn't play today.
Oh.
And Jimmy Butler playing his best ball. He's putting up 30 points a game.
I heard an analyst say he playing the best out of all players in the East.
Look, Miami. But look, hey Jordan, look.
30.
Check this. Miami played winner of Sixers and Raptors.
They're gonna get
they gonna sweep them.
Who?
Miami gonna sweep whoever come out of that series.
Okay, all right. I like that. I like that. I like that.
I'm going 5.
I want Miami, Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I want.
Ooh.
Yeah,
so you want to see Giannis? You don't care to see Giannis?
He won the championship last year. He got that.
So bye.
I don't want Giannis to win because I don't want nobody to get close to LeBron. I don't like.
Oh, you a big LeBron fan?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, he's a big LeBron fan.
I mean, they'll get. Yeah, I don't know.
Giannis can get 4. He ain't better than LeBron. Giannis can get 4. He ain't better than LeBron. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, that should be pissing me off when they even be putting people in that conversation. Like, yo, could he be better than LeBron?
Yeah. KD's loss in that finals highlights how much of a leader and how great LeBron can lead a team. Like, I think that exponentially showcased LeBron for real. I don't know. I might be sucking. I don't know. But you ain't get one game, 4 games. You ain't win 1 game, bro.
Look, I give KD this. Look, it's been times where LeBron,
the Celtics ain't that much better than the Nets. Keep on my fault.
LeBron got swept in the finals. So, and he got swept against teams that was way better than his. So
okay. I'm about to say they had KD, the best team in the league, best team ever added KD. Arguably the best team ever added KD. You're gonna take.
And in my book, LeBron got one on them. I don't give a fuck what they say. The record might say they got swept, but I count LeBron got one against them.
True.
Fuck J.R. Smith. I don't know what the fuck J.R. Smith was doing, but man, I count that as a win for LeBron.
Fuck. He said what happened, why he done that shit. He said that happened to him multiple times in the league.
No, and I heard him on the you talking about that he was on the I Am Athlete,
Yeah.
And I felt like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Whatever he was talking about, this shit didn't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because he was saying some other shit. Dog, just admit it. Just say, hey man, I fucked up.
I'm saying giving you niggas all types of excuses. Fuck that. But that's the biggest L, bro. Even though it really ain't an L, y'all was gonna lose anyway. But
they wasn't gonna win the series. But goddamn, dog, any hope we had.
But people weren't hip to Boston, and I felt not disrespected, but because they were 18-21. I still remember this game. They were 18-21 after RJ Barrett hit that last-second three off the backboard in the corner. Yo, since then, they've been the best team in the NBA.
Yep.
No one's come close.
You did say that.
People
They have the number one. They have the number one defense in the league.
And the
number
top
one
five
defense
player on their squad.
They got Jason Tatum.
That nigga.
Marcus Smart is defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart could play offense too.
Yep.
Jaylen Brown has been underachieving.
Wasn't he an all-star though?
I'm sure. I mean, he's good too.
I think
underachieving in the playoffs.
I think Tatum was an all-star.
I want to say both were all-stars, bro. But I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
I mean, I like the playoffs. Been good this year. A couple ops, but other than that,
you said ops.
Yeah.
Fucking Jazz.
Oh, Jazz. Oh,
how you lose
Man,
fucking one games without Luka?
That's a team I don't even talk about. Like
yeah,
they not even worth
They
talking.
the new Toronto Raptors.
They in Utah anyway, so who cares?
They the new Toronto Raptors of the West. Niggas was number one in the East for 4 years straight and lost every year to LeBron.
So who you think is the best player in the league right now?
No question, Giannis.
You think it's Giannis?
Who's gonna be better than him? If you say LeBron, I'm gonna end this episode.
Nah. LeBron can't look. He can't look. It's only
LeBron
reason it's not LeBron is because LeBron. Look, hey man, it was rough for me to even accept this, but LeBron time almost up, man.
Fuck
I don't
no.
know who.
LeBron was dirty this year.
Yeah,
he just didn't have AD.
When I say
that's
his time almost up, LeBron probably got like 2 more years left at this level.
Oh,
like
I think he's gonna get hurt.
Because you can see it. Like I didn't even like basketball until I seen LeBron play.
Yeah.
so you can see it. Like if I watch every LeBron game, you see it in him. You like, yo, he ain't the same. Like you can see it. It's slowly going away.
Yeah,
like,
it is. Like the athleticism shit.
And that joke I was a Kobe fan before I seen LeBron, and I remember Kobe last game. I was like, damn, this really it for Kobe. Yeah. Like I feel like it's gonna be worse when LeBron last game comes. I'm like, damn, man, I don't even fuck with the NBA no more.
I got him 2 more years of him being top 10. I got you. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be good though. All right. Thank you for sliding through, Jordan. Had a hell of a pod. Yeah, I mean. Pleasure. But yeah, thanks for coming. We're gonna send you another invite one of these days.
Whatever backlash you get from this, you in on it too. From
they ain't gonna be anything.
I already said that you was wilding. I said, hey, I don't agree with everything this nigga said. All right. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like John Moran said, yo, I want all the smoke.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is.
That's gonna be the name of the fucking pod, all the smoke.
Whatever female guest you got that
I'm gonna send them your Facebook.
Hey, tell them I'll be back.
And they're gonna run it up on you. All right, well, if you haven't followed us, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. The links will all be in the YouTube description. All right, it's a wrap in the trap. Thank you for watching. Talk to me.
Let's go.